Imagine for a moment a world where respect and reverence are the norm, not the exception. A world where the great saints, who have given up all worldly possessions for the establishment of faith and human rights, are held in the highest regard. Can you envision a more profound act of disrespect than what is happening today? The saints in question are those who have surrendered their lives to the cause of faith and human rights. They have forsaken riches, homes, and the comforts of a materialistic life. Their focus has been singular to establish justice and equality among humankind. Now ponder this. What could be a more egregious act of disrespect than the current treatment of these saints? The currency that once belonged to them, they didn't hoard or lavish on grand mausoleums. Instead, they distributed it among the impoverished, the helpless, the destitute, and those suffering from the harsh cold. Such was the benevolence of these great saints. Their actions were not driven by the desire for recognition or respect, but by a profound sense of empathy and love for their fellow human beings. If we had chosen to distribute that money among the poor and the needy, instead of showering it on the mausoleums, these great saints would have been much happier. They would have bestowed upon us their spiritual blessings, transforming our lives with divine grace. Instead, we are left with empty monuments that do little to alleviate the suffering around us. It's a thought-provoking reality, isn't it? The money that could have been used to feed the hungry, clothe the cold, and shelter the homeless is instead used on extravagant structures that serve no real purpose. We have lost sight of the true teachings of these saints, focusing more on the physical representations of their lives rather than their spiritual teachings and the principles they stood for. As we move forward, it's crucial to remember the real essence of these great saints. They were not defined by the wealth they left behind, but by the lives they touched and the values they instilled. It's time we start honoring their legacy in a way that truly reflects their values, by helping those in need and standing up for justice and equality. In conclusion, it's not the grandiose monuments that honor the saints, but the acts of kindness, empathy, and love that truly pay tribute to their spirit. Let's hope and pray that we are shielded from such disrespect and deviation. May we always remember the true teachings of these great saints and strive to live by them.